Good morning. I'd like to start by wishing everyone a very happy Diwali and a festive season over the weekend. I would also like to wish everyone a very happy Lakshmi Puja tomorrow, which I'm sure will bring rewarding success to everyone. And I would like to now start with our company financials for this quarter. For the quarter ended 30th September FY15, our revenues clocked 773 crores, EBITDA was at 188 crores, and our PAT was at 102 crores. I would like to start by saying that we remain very committed to investing in R&D, as reflected in our R&D spend this quarter, which stood at 56 crores, which represents approximately 10% of our biopharma sales. We have seen a muted growth in our core biopharma business this quarter, largely due to capacity constraints and continuing credit risk challenges in the Middle East, North Africa region. However, we are actively engaged for entry into new markets to mitigate the risk associated with these markets. Despite this muted year-on-year growth, we have maintained EBITDA margins at 24% and PAT margins at 13%. And more importantly, we have recorded a sequential growth in both our biopharma and research services businesses, reflecting improved performance this quarter. We have maintained our profit levels at 102 crores, backed by robust growth in our branded formulations business, which outpaced the industry by growing at 17% year-on-year to reach 116 crores this quarter. Our key brands continue to benefit patients, particularly Canmab and Alzumab, which have been introduced recently. We are extremely pleased with the progress of our global clinical development programs for insulin glargine and trastuzumab, which reflect the continuing value accretion in our rich biosimilars pipeline. As a part of our co-development program with Mylan, we have initiated 2 phase 3 clinical trials, global clinical trials for insulin glargine this quarter. This is an important milestone for the 2 partners, since glargine is a very large business opportunity and currently has a size of $8 billion as a market opportunity. Our Malaysia facility is on track for commissioning this fiscal, and the commercialization of insulins from this plant will commence, of course, post-validation and regulatory approvals from various countries. This facility will substantially increase our manufacturing capabilities and ensure that we service the growing demands for insulins in emerging markets, as well as prepare us for commercialization in the developed markets when we receive approvals. Apart from insulin glargine and trastuzumab, we expect more programs to enter the clinical trial phase this fiscal. Our novel program for oral insulin and anti-CD6 or itolizumab are progressing well and attaining global credibility. We are confident that we will be able to realize value from these assets when licensed. Further, the strategic investment by Silver Leaf Oak in Syngene this quarter validates the value of our research services business. We have been investing in capacity expansion in the research services business as well, which have now come online, and you are likely to see this being reflected in the second half of this fiscal. We certainly have a strong order book in our research services business, and we are confident that the second half will show strong growth and reflect both the added capacities as well as the expanded business opportunities. I would like to conclude by saying that Biocon is in the investment phase as we continue to build capacities and pursue the clinical development of various biosimilars and novel programs. We are confident that the branded formulations and research services businesses will continue to drive growth for the near term and for the remaining part of this fiscal. So with that, I'd like to say that whilst this year has been a challenging year, largely on account of capacity constraints and R&D spends, as well as certain geopolitical issues, I do believe that the future for Biocon augurs well as many of our programs start advancing aggressively and progressively in the clinic. And we also expect many of our market opportunities to start receiving regulatory approvals in the foreseeable future. So I will stop there and I will take question and answers. Thank you.